guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is actually the makeup tutorial that I do every day when I head into the office for work, and I thought that it was totally appropriate not only for those of you going to work, but also for those of you heading off to school. And I actually did time this the other day and it took me like exactly 10 minutes, so it does not take up a lot of time at all, which is super important to me personally because I'm not a morning person and I do not want to be waking up extra early to do my makeup. And I'm sure that is the case with many of you as well. You're staying up late doing your homework, or maybe just watching Netflix. But either way, you don't want to be waking up extra early just to have to do a ton of makeup. P.S. Sorry if you hear any weird licking noises in the background. That is my dog. He's like literally licking the wall right now. Like I don't even understand what he's doing. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm sorry, I'm just distracted because why is he licking the wall right now? So to start, we're gonna be using the Becca Skin Love Glow Elixir. And basically this is just like glow in a bottle. I mean, can you see this bottle? When I first opened this up and saw this bottle, I was like, I don't know if I ever wanna use it. I wanna like put it on a table as like a centerpiece or something. It was so pretty. But basically I just use this before putting on any foundation or anything like that, just to give myself a nice glowy, healthy base. This foundation, which you'll see very shortly, is actually a tinted moisturizer. So it is not heavy coverage like at all. A lot of skin showing through. So I feel like this is a really, really great base to use underneath that. So I just take a few drops. I usually do like 3. Put it on my fingers, rub it a little bit between my hands, and then put it all over my face. And this stuff smells like really good and refreshing also. So the glow base is now done. So now I'm gonna be moving on to the foundation, and I put that in quotation marks because it's really more of like a moisturizer than anything. But I love this stuff. This is the Mercier Tinted Moisturizer, and it also has SPF 20. So basically this is a foundation and moisturizer and sunscreen all in one. Amazing. You could not ask for a better product when you're really just looking to save time in the morning. I will say though, because it is all 3, don't expect too much of anything, if that makes sense. So if your skin is super, super dry, then I would probably still put on a moisturizer before this. If you like really heavy foundation, this is not for you because it is very lightly tinted. And I actually just apply this with my fingers. So just squeeze some out on my fingers, kind of tap it around my face, and then blend it in. If I have any excess, I kind of just rub it down my neck. Okay, there we go. So this is what the tinted moisturizer looks like. As you can see, nothing too heavy, and because of that, it doesn't feel heavy throughout the day, so you can wear it all day long and not feel gross or like your makeup is getting really cakey. But it does still provide a little bit of coverage and definitely does help even out the skin tone, just make it look much more fresh. All right, moving on to concealer. I have been all about this concealer lately. So this is the Becca Aqualuminous Perfecting Concealer. And today, and on any days where I'm not wearing much makeup or I'm wearing something like the tinted moisturizer where you can really see my natural skin, I use the shade Light because that is the shade that most closely matches my skin. So I'm gonna be applying that under my eyes to conceal. And then I also like to put a tiny bit around my nose because I have a lot of redness there. And then on any pimples that you want to cover up, you can put this on there as well. Then I'm going to be going in with a beauty blender and blending that out. Then I'm going to be taking my Mercier Loose Translucent Powder and packing that underneath my eyes to set the concealer. I'm just gonna let that sit and bake just while I set the rest of my face. So I'm gonna be setting the rest of my face using the MAC Studio Fix powder, and I am in shade NW25. Then I'm going to quickly brush away that powder from underneath my eyes. Time to bronze, using my favorite bronzer, the NARS Laguna. For blush today, I'm going to be applying the Clinique Sunset Glow Blush with my Real Techniques blush brush. For highlighter today, I wanted to show you guys 2 options that I think would be really great depending on, I guess, what level of highlight you feel like going for. So the first is the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlight. This is one of my all-time favorites, and I wear this so much on like a day-to-day basis. So it is cracked, but I'll try and show you guys what it looks like without having it fall everywhere. It is a really gorgeous color on the skin. And the thing that I love about this highlight is that it for sure gives you a glow, but it's not super blinding. So if you want something that is really pretty but not so intense, then this is an amazing option. And like I said, this is what I usually use on a day-to-day basis. So option 2, if you want something in a similar color tone that is a little bit more in your face, obvious I'm wearing highlight, this is one of my favorite options for that. And this is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Gold. So you can see what that looks like, so pretty. So I think for today, I'm going to wear this Maybelline one, but just know that there's kind of 2 options that are a similar color, just different levels of intensity depending on what you like and what you feel comfortable wearing to school. So I'm just going to be applying that on my cheeks, taking it up a little bit above my eyebrow, on the tip of my nose, and on my cupid's bow. So now the skin part is done, so we can move on to eyes. But we are not going to be doing any eyeshadow. We are not going to be doing any eyeliner because that stuff takes up a lot of time. So we're gonna move straight on to mascara, and today I'm going to be using one of not only my favorite drugstore mascara, but pretty much my favorite mascara ever. And that is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. This stuff is so good. You probably heard me talk about it many times by now, but I get the shade Blackest Black. So I just finished doing my makeup, and then I looked over and I realized that my camera had stopped filming right when I went to put on my mascara. But thankfully it only missed me doing just a couple of things. So I'm just gonna quickly talk through the last few products that I used, and I'm sorry that you were missing me actually putting them on. So for eyebrows, I used the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I am in shade number 3. This stuff is like one of my holy grail products. It does not make your eyebrows look completely filled in, but it makes them look significantly better, and it is pretty much impossible to mess up. So when you are in a rush and want your eyebrows to look better but don't want to spend a ton of time doing them, this is like the best thing to use. Then to set everything in place, because even though it only took 10 minutes, you still don't want your makeup to get ruined throughout the day. So I used my handy dandy Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and just spritzed that all over my face. And then last but certainly not least, I used the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Balm. This is like the best chapstick ever, and I also love that it makes my lips look nice and glossy. So kind of like a 2-in-1. I feel like that's the theme of this video. Use products that do more than one thing. So this is the finished look. Super fast, super easy, doesn't look too heavy, but really just makes your skin look nice and fresh and glowy. And at least for me, much improved from when I wake up in the morning. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, then it would mean the world to me if you took a second right now to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to follow along with my life outside of YouTube, then you can go ahead and give me a follow on Instagram. I will leave the link to my account down below in the description box, along with all the products that were mentioned in this video today. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!